Good night, friends. Welcome once again. Tonight's topic: who are the robbers of thy people? Who are the robbers of thy people? And I will be reading some Bible verses from the King James Bible. First verse, Daniel 11, verse 14. And I read, And in those times there shall many stand up against the king of the south, also the robbers of thy people shall exalt themselves to establish the vision, but they shall fall. Okay, let's look at another verse. Isaiah 42, verse 24. Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did it not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law. Okay, so this one says, who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned? Okay, so let's look at another verse. Judges 12, is it? No, Judges 2, verse 14. And I'm going to be reading from my Bible. Judges 2, verse 14. Verse 14. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them, and he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so that they could not any longer stand before their enemies. So the Lord gave them into the hands of the robbers, spoilers. Okay, so the Lord, as I said, gave them over to robbers and spoilers. Who did the Lord deliver them? Who did the Lord deliver Israel? In whose hands did he deliver Israel? Into captivity. Okay, now let's read Jeremiah 20, verses 4 through 6. Jeremiah 20, verse 4 through 6. 20, verse 4 through 6. The Bible is rich with information. Wow, I don't know how we can stumble. Shouldn't be, but it is. We have an arch enemy. So Jeremiah 20, verse 4 to 6. Verse 4, and I start reading. For thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will make thee a terror to thyself, and to all thy friends. They shall fall by the sword of their enemies, and thy eyes shall behold it. And I will give all Judah into the hand of the king of Babylon. And he shall carry them captive into Babylon, and shall slay them with the sword. Moreover, I will deliver all the strength of this city, and all the laborers thereof, and all the precious things thereof, and all the treasures of the kings of Judah will I give into the hand of their enemies, which shall spoil them, and take them and carry them to Babylon. And though, you get the picture. So the robbers of that people that God gave the Israelites into the hands of were the Babylonians. Also, they're known as the spoilers, or this, right? Okay, so the king of Babylon was the robbers of thy people. I'm continuing to reading from my notes. Sorry. So let's make some application for our time now. After Christ set up the Christian church, Ephesus, after they apostatized, described by the church of Pergamos, Revelation 2, verses 12 to 17, Revelation 2, verses 12 through to 17, he gave them into the hands of that woman, Jezebel. Revelation 2, verse 20, which is the papacy, which is also the church of Thyatira. Another proof text is Daniel 7, verse 25. And I read Daniel 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand, until a time and times, and the dividing of times. Here, they shall be given into his hands. Okay. Back to my notes. This time given, times, and a half of time, is prophetically 1,260 years. A day for a year. You could read Numbers 14, verse 34. Read in your own time. And the papacy ruled from 538 AD until 1798, when it received its deadly wound. That was after the 1260 years. The papacy is the robbers of thy people today. And very soon her deadly wound will be healed. Revelation 13, verse 3 tells us this. Church and state union, where she will once again be the robbers of thy people. Pretty clear? Okay, friends. I pray that someone received the light on this topic for tonight. If you're still in doubt, you could please take it to the Lord in prayer. Don't forget to like and share the video with a friend. You can also leave a comment at the bottom. Okay for now. Stay blessed. Until next time. Love you.